Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Still searching. Police in Norway are continuing to search for a number of people unaccounted for since Friday's twin attacks. The number of fatalities has been revised down to 76.
The dead people were lying partly in heaps, and it might have been that some victims were counted twice.
The man accused of the attacks, Anders Behring Breivik, has spent his first night in isolation after appearing in court in Oslo yesterday. Meanwhile, the country has expressed its outrage at US radio host Glenn Beck. The Conservative compared the summer camp where dozens died to the Hitler Youth Organization of Nazi Germany. Saying goodbye, the funeral of singer Amy Winehouse will take place in London today. The service will be private and will only be attended by family and close friends. An autopsy on the body of the 27-year-old was carried out yesterday, but the findings will not be released until the results of toxicology tests are known. Terror in the midst of tragedy. The UN has announced it'll begin airlifting emergency rations to parts of Somalia who have not yet got aid. Militants banned the organisation from entering certain parts of the drought-stricken country more than 2 years ago. Officials estimate that of the 2.2 million people affected, at least 175,000 have received no aid. I was afraid for my life. That was just one of the revelations the hotel housekeeper accusing Dominic Strauss-Kahn of sexual assault made in an exclusive ABC interview. Nafisato Diallo said she is telling her story publicly because she wants the former IMF boss behind bars. As she faced the cameras, the case against Strauss-Kahn remains in limbo after prosecutors raised doubts about her credibility.
God is my witness. I'm telling the truth from my heart. God knows that.
From the small screen to the big screen, their dramatic rescue captured the world's attention. Now the story of 33 trapped Chilean miners is coming to a cinema near you. Mike Medavoy, who produced last year's Oscar-nominated film Black Swan, has bought the movie rights. Production on the flick is set to begin next year. And finally, from poodle parlours to pampered pet spas, a dog's life has never been so good. Now the latest craze in canine care is Dogga, yoga classes for dogs and their owners. In the class, the dogs themselves don't need to do that much. Their loving owners, all women in this class, do most of the exercise for them. We think they're all a bit barking mad. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, this pooch is about to discover the difficulty with indoor pools. At number 4, walking over a footbridge, fail. It's not called a swing bridge for a reason. At number 3, this little giggler is easily pleased. Just wait till he sees Family Guy. At number 2, an age-old argument just starting a few years earlier.
You're crying because you don't want to marry her?
Yes.
Why not?
I will marry you. Yes, I am. Yes. No. Yes.
It's like they're married already.
Stop it.
And number 1 today, sometimes logging on is the hardest part. And tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.